Hi guys, today's a story that happened in my lifetime to begin this journey. We have to go back to 11-year-old Bridget. Not something, I know I did a video, but I didn't do it from the perspective I want to know. Do you remember a few weeks ago I told you a little bit about tainted blood? Here today, I have permission, I've messaged your parents and went back so that my mates, they're cool with it. This story, as I said, begins 40 years ago. Tainted blood. For minutes, 40 years anyway. Treloar's School to Hampshire. I think there were 87 haemophiliacs at Treloar's at the time that this story begins. I'm sure the guys will correct me if I'm wrong in comments. Guys, hello to you all who remain. We are down to what? 16 of you know, aren't we? Shush, Bonnie. So this story is their story told by me and a couple other people till we'll get to them. So, as I said, 1982, 83, but 39 years ago, I went to boarding school at a place called Lord Mayor Treloar College in Alton, Hampshire. It was a specialist school designed around giving disabled people opportunities. I'm not talking about mine. Some opportunities. What should that mean? What should it mean? The best of everything? The absolute closest to the best? Tell me, comment, tell me. Right, so that's when we're at the best of everything. And yet it wasn't. It was possibly one of the worst episodes in the life of my friends and me, then more than me. So what am I on about? Well, 87 haemophiliacs. 87 haemophiliacs were sent to Treloar's, not just because of haemophilia, because they missed so much time off school. Some were struggling to keep up. And Treloar's offered them the best of everything, allegedly. So here we are, 1982/3, I joined, along with many haemophiliacs, including some very mild haemophiliacs, many who died unnecessarily from HIV and hepatitis C. You're gonna think, what you mean is what I mean. Their treatment is a factor 8 or factor 9, depending on which haemophilia you have. A or B will determine which you have. I'm now going to discuss a little bit about this. So, the guys, if they had a bleed, went to sick bay, got an injection, and came back to school carrying as normal. Great, you're thinking, what a great idea. Not really. So here we go. Treloar's brought in prophylaxis treatment for the all boys, regardless of if they were severe or really mild. Yeah, really mild, other than they had to bleed. Yeah, so they were used to experiment on. Remember, this is early 80s and possibly it's been going on before that. It's still, I think, even in the 60s, in the early days of the treatment, it was like that. So we have these boys, 87, with haemophilia, and they're all at this school, and some are being given treatment with not having had a bleed in months and months. And that bit of it, you would treat someone who didn't need treatment. They were used. Undoubtedly, all of them were used. Then we come on, HIV treatment, Hep C, B, hepatitis C, seeing big creeping. No one knows why. But then the treatment relied on fresh plasma for the factors to be extracted. So we come up to, I believe, 1988 for one of the children on the bank to talk of. This is when he was born, I believe. I can't remember. So, AIDS has been around quite some time by now. This is a story of little Colin. 1984 he was born. His mum, Jan, was changing his nappy one day, and she notices a very large bruise on him that wasn't there before, and gets concerned and takes him to the doctors, and he's eventually tested for haemophilia. Colin was a severe haemophiliac to my knowledge. Jan, let me know if I got this wrong, but his auntie, I believe, recognised the bruising because she had a son older than Colin with haemophilia. So little Colin gets diagnosed, everything's being sorted, because Jan's sister can tell Jan about it. She meant that it'll be fine. He'll have a normal life. Bloody blah. He could have. Easily. They all could have. Easily. So he starts regular treatment. They treat the bleeds, etc. And life for Colin carries on like usual. Now, unbeknown to anyone, Factor 8 was laced with HIV and Hep C from Skid Row donors in America, where they were paid to donate their blood. Paid. And basically, the blood went to some stayed as blood, some went to fractionation centres where it was turned into plasma and factor treatments and various other products besides factor 8 and 9? Well, you're treating your kids, or if you're an adult with haemophilia or teenager, you treat yourself, you learn, yeah, you got this, right? And then you're called in for a blood test, apparently to check your factor levels. I say apparently because that wasn't what they were doing or expecting. All the specialist hematologists knew by name what they were looking for. So remember, they were taking loads of blood every month from every haemophiliac in Britain and keeping the samples, keeping them. One by one, at Treloar, rumours were coming out, whispers of hepatitis C to begin with, or this is my recollection now, from the perspective of someone around 11 or 12. So I'm recollecting memories of 49 years ago. And 39 years, sorry. So you're hearing these little snippets of information if you're in the right place at the right time. But if you're seeing stuff go dead quiet, not a word, then comes little markers on cutlery, plates, cups, almost separately, right? And we don't know more. None of us are aware why. But if you get the wrong cutlery, there's exasperated cyanide stuff will take it off you in no explanation. We were told, none of us were told. The first time I remember anything mentioned was a kind of address in the main assembly hall. A 10-minute, all you need to know about AIDS, but no explanation of who was at risk. How many of you remember that if you're not watching me from Treloar? All staff, all kids, right? Headmaster announced this, and My own recollection here is to do with a friend, Colin Smith. So she sort of she had a nosebleed. A and J was out and me B, right? So I went to get some tissue. Like we've been taught, if any of the guys has a nosebleed, that's why. I did that, so I got a tissue, planted it on his nose, and we went to sick bay. Is when it all goes a bit wrong. I was really told off, and I wasn't allowed that weekend because I don't see. I have no idea what I'd done wrong. Remember how old I was at this time? 10 or 11, maybe 12. We were taught if anyone had an external bleed, grab a tissue and help them. I did exactly this. 1 o'clock forward, we still don't know nothing. Maybe 6, 7 months later, then one of the haemophiliac boys reads a headline, AIDS found in haemophiliac products. Then we figure out why there was this panic over what I'd done. Think that might be Mark or Aid. Yes, that's his real name, mate. So then, like, then we tested. Only one boy, a woman didn't have HIV. He has Hep C, Hep B. The others, other 3, some were also found to have parvovirus, that, and a few other strange of things, including mad disease from blood products. So, as I said, we go on to the 90s. Then we've grown up. The next lot of haemophiliac children are born, including this little boy, Colin. And Colin is the youngest of 3 brothers, but luckily the other two never got HIV. Colin, I believe, was infected between 6 months and a year of age. But his parents were a long time before they were told. And they, Jan and Colin, my friends, had a really horrible time. Really, really horrible. The middays, I don't know how many times someone plastered a dead on the house. They had bricks through their windows, everything. And not because of the NHS destroying the little boy's life. They destroyed that little boy from the minute he was born, practically, to the day he died. At the inquiry, Jan and Colin were brave enough to tell that story. There wasn't a dry eye in the house. There really wasn't. Even the bench shed tears for little Colin. Same with the other slightly older Colin. And his parents told their story, they're local to me. So, it's like my way children used to experimental. Then it wasn't at that time any way to treat HIV or Hep C or none of these conditions. Why were so many haemophiliacs, especially babies, used like this to do what? I guess as today is the anniversary of the search for truth, a contaminated blood story is here. I will add when you can find that in my description. Please watch it. It's an hour long, but worth watching. I guess today is a reminder of that program 7 years ago. Not a celebration, but as a reminder to all of us fighting for justice together. This is our anniversary of when Colin and Jan, Denise, Michelle, Michelle Tully, all of those people at Goodyear who contributed to that. I couldn't have done it. No way could I have done what my friends did. So, guys, you did a great job that night. I saw Ed's footage and saw the inside of school and sick day gas dinners, and it sent a shiver down my spine watching it. So I guess I'm paying tribute to you all today, and to say thank you for still staying strong, and together we are still fighting for the justice that all victims of tainted blood deserve. So I'm about to sign off. I know it's long-winded, but how far are we from the final verdict? I hope we don't have to wait too long for all our sakes. So here's to Jan and Colin, Denise and Colin, little Colin, Adrian Goodyear, Jim Guthrie, and so many other wonderful members of Tainted Blood, the haemophiliac community, and the whole blood community. Let's hope we're not too long until we get to the end of this nightmare. See you all soon, folks. Bye.